What is up, you guys? This is episode one of Canton Copperheads. We have Ryan Waddell. He's a recruiting archetype. He coached high school for many years, and his son graduated, and at the same time, he was offered a job with the brand new program, the Canton Copperheads. This program is located in Kennesaw. We replaced KSU because that's the closest to the area that it would actually be in. Um, with the offer from the Canton Copperheads for Coach Waddell to take over the program, they also asked for him to bring his son, the quarterback who just graduated high school. His son played wide receiver for his whole career and swapped the quarterback at the end of high school play because that's where the team needed him. So join us in this journey in the Sun Belt East to try to take over college football. Right now, we are in the very first week of the season, which is not even the first week of the season. We've not entered the season yet. We're in the preseason. We're looking at recruiting. First, we'll go to our team and give you a little rundown of what we've got. Let's go by position. So you have the freshman quarterback, Zach Waddell, with a junior quarterback, 83 overall, Caleb Nobles, a sophomore quarterback who's a 79 overall, Deshaun Wheeler, and then another freshman quarterback, 69 overall, Scott Tarpley. Halfback, we are blessed with a junior halfback transferred in, and he is 87 overall. He's got some speed. He is a receiving back, and Emil Singer. He's going to be sharing reps with the sophomore halfback, who's a 72 overall, who's got a little bit more speed, also a receiving back. The offensive scheme that we're going to be running is a spread option, so this should play out well in our favor. That's pretty much, aside from one good receiver in Amani Tolles, that's about where our blessings end. We are lacking in a lot of areas. We have a decent left tackle in Aaron Beecher. Not a whole lot of depth, though, in terms of athletes in the depth. An okay left guard. The left side of our line is definitely the strongest. We have a centers where it starts to go downhill, and it keeps going. Right tackle's not too bad in McKinley Rivers. We have a pretty good right end in the junior CJ Driver. Hopefully he can head up defense and get some good pressure on the opposing teams. We're starting out as a one-star school, so recruiting's going to be kind of tough. We've got a recruiting board. We've got a lot of needs. We've got our recruiting boards kind of set up for the beginning of the season. They gave us a little cheat sheet on who we might need to go for, and Coach Waddell has his eyes set on some big names. Hopefully, we'll see if we can pull them from where they're already interested in going. With having a new program, we don't have a whole lot of history. We have to depend on being able to talk to people and pull them our direction without a whole lot to show. So this season is going to be very, very important in showing what we can do. If we can have a successful season, maybe we can a couple successful seasons, maybe we can bump up in conference and leave the Sun Belt and move up to a more prestigious conference. But first, we've got to show what we've got down here, and that's going to be tough. Zach Waddell is a field general quarterback. He's right-handed, 6'3", 185. He is an athlete. He, like I said, he played a lot in high school. He started all 4 years. Beginning was as a wide receiver, and then he transferred to quarterback because that's where the team needed him. So hopefully his adaptability and athleticism will show, and very soon, early in the season, hopefully. So let's take a look at some of this recruiting. Being a small school, we don't have very many hours to spare in the preseason. We only have 450 hours, whereas your big name schools like Georgia, they have 1,000 hours. We do have 35 scholarships that we can offer, and right now on our board we have 32 targets out of 35. Like I said, Coach Waddell was handed a little bit of a cheat sheet on some prospects who might be interested, and he's already been doing his research on some of the top recruits in the country for the positions that we need in the future. Coach Waddell is a recruiter at heart, and he loves the players and works hard to show them the importance of the real things, not just football, but growing as an athlete and as a person off the field. Because we got to be good human beings, and that will eventually shine through, because that's what's more important, not what you can do on a football field. Now, what we can do on this football field is going to be very important. It's going to take a lot to show and build this program. So let's get started. Let's see who's got the top interest. We've got a 3-star cornerback who's already got us at the top of his list. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off just by offering him a scholarship, and we'll see where that goes after this preseason, and see if we can go ahead and start swaying him in the way of signing. That way we can use our hours elsewhere. We also have a 3-star free safety who's got us in his top 3. He does have South Carolina as his top interest, and that could be dangerous for us. We might not be able to pull this guy, even though he's got us in the top 3 to start off the preseason. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship. We can't spend any hours on him yet because we're still in the preseason, but we're not gonna scout him because of the fact that he's already interested in us. We know he's a 3-star. We know he's probably better than what we have, being such a low start out. We also have a 3-star punter in Tim Faucha. I don't know. He's got a nice bun though. His top school though is Georgia. That's gonna be tough to beat out. But we're gonna go ahead and offer him a scholarship too, just to see if we can pique his interest in coming to a smaller school and making a name, not just for himself but also for the school. We have a 3-star kicker in Trayvon Carter. He's a power kicker. He's out of Valdosta, Georgia. He's got Auburn, Florida, Georgia, and Georgia Southern all above us in his top. So apparently, proximity to home, obviously, down at the bottom right, proximity to home is a huge thing for this guy. Valdosta, Georgia, we're not exactly the closest. Georgia Southern is definitely closer to where he is, probably even Georgia, but we're gonna try to snag him. Maybe he'll see the values that we have here in Canton, and he will swing his vote and come play for the Copperheads. Now we got Hashim Nigbodi. Not even really, I don't know how to say that name, honestly. Oh man, he's already almost closing in on his top 8. Oh, he has closed in, or he's about to close in on his top 8. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that we offer him a scholarship. Nobody's offered him yet, so we could slide in and snag some extra interest on that guy, because that would be a huge upgrade, especially if we could get Brown up there. Also at the free safety, have 2 3-star safeties coming in already. That would be fantastic. All right, we're in this 3-star middle linebacker's top 8. We're gonna go ahead and offer him a scholarship. So what I'm gonna do, that is all of the guys that are actually interested in coming to us in our needed positions. So that is very discouraging, honestly. But we're a brand new program. There's not much that we can do about making people want to come here. they don't know anything about what we've got going on. So what we're going to do is these top recruits, we've got 1 5-star left tackle and Titus Farmer. Probably not going to snag this guy, but we're going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship and try to make an effort at getting him. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. All right, let's see. Let's go back to where we were. We got Titus Farmer offered. We're going to go through and offer all of these guys, honestly. We're just going to go ahead and, since we can't really do anything with any of them, we're just going to offer, see if we can get any extra interest on these guys. I don't think any of these guys have any offers yet. Being it's the preseason, I'm sure some of them could get offers early. They could be getting offers as we're sending offers. We don't know that. We don't know until we go to next week, but we're going to find out. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this. Got a bunch of 4 stars on the board that we are interested in trying to sway. If we can just get a couple of these guys, that would be huge for our recruiting class. Once we get going into the season, even next week possibly, we're going to broaden our scope and cast a wider net on some lower star folks, but we're going to see who we can pique some interest in. We got a couple JUCO transfers possibly, and George Ziemba, he's a wide receiver deep threat. He's an athlete, 6'2", 179. He would be a great ad for quarterback Waddell to use next season. Hopefully we can snag him. We also have another JUCO transfer, cornerback in Marco Chiquilo. He's a man-to-man corner from Fort Mill, South Carolina. He's 5'9", 179. I would imagine he's got some speed. I haven't done any scouting yet. I'm probably going to go ahead and scout this guy, but we're going to offer him anyway because of the fact that he's a 3-star, and if we can snag a 3-star, that's going to be huge. We may not get anybody above 2 stars that's not already got some interest in us. So we're going to go ahead and try to pique some interest in some of these guys just to see what we can get. Nick Bartholomew, the athlete, elusive back out of Miami, Florida. I bet that boy's got some speed. Hopefully we can get some of these guys looking our way. As soon as I finish doing this, 2 more, we're going to go take a look at the schedule. And let's go look at our prospect list real quick. We can add 3 more people. They've got us needing a quarterback, but we've got the freshman athlete coming in Zach that we're gonna try to eat off of. Recommended. Let's go. Interest. Got another kicker there. We've already got the 3 stars added. We have anybody else that might. Let's see what our biggest need is. We need another tight end. So let's try to snag a couple. Let's see if we can find any tight ends here. That's the thing that we don't have enough targeted of right now. So let's see what we can find tight end wise. We're gonna go by rating. We got a 3-star tight end in Florida, and Sateki Hag. He's a blocking tight end. We don't necessarily need a blocking tight end, but those are the only 2 3-stars. So we're gonna go ahead and scout those guys and see if maybe we can find a gem. Those are the only 2 3-star tight ends that are recommended to us. We've also got this possession tight end. Possession athlete. He's not necessarily a tight end, so that could be a good add. Let's go ahead and add him to the board too. That'll fill us up on 35 targets. So we're gonna scout this guy, Sateki Hag, and see what we can see about him. run block 66. Not much of a blocking tight end there, buddy. Sure, we're just gonna go ahead and offer just in case, because we don't know what we're gonna be able to get here. Let's scout this other tight end. And offer him. He's a blocking tight end. He's got in the 60s run block too. I mean, I guess that's what you're looking at when you get a 3-star. Catching traffic, run block, short route. Yeah, we definitely want to offer this guy. He's a 2-star, but he's got some good catching stats for being a 2-star. Gonna go ahead and offer him too. All right, leaving 155 hours on the board, so maybe we'll go and let's scout these JUCOs if they need to be scouted. I think maybe since they're transfers, they might not need to be. Scouting. Oh yeah, they do. Let's find out. He's a bust, 3-star. That's okay. That's okay. That still would be pretty good for us. And then we've got... He's already scouted. Yeah. We like him. We like him. Alright. I don't really want to leave any hours on the board, though. But let's look at our schedule. We'll look at the schedule as soon as we get into next week and see what we can figure out with these guys' interest. Alright, so just like that, we've already lost 2 people off of our board. They've locked us out. We've got a lot of people thinking about transferring because of pro potential, and that's just based on the fact that we don't have a bunch of athletes on our team. There's a few people at risk of transfer because of playing time. Tight end, he's a very low overall. He's a 42 overall. You can go ahead and get gone. That would help our pro potential right there. We've got a quarterback who's 79 overall, risk of transfer. That's okay. And Wheeler and Washington, 70 overall halfback, also at risk of transfer. But you know what? That's just going to be what it's going to be. We've already lost a 3-star cornerback who's locked us out. He's already made it to his top 8, and we are not in it. Alfonso Brown, the number 2. He's got us as his top interest, and he's reached his top 8 schools, and we're still sitting up top. He has not received any other offers. Now, James Torres is getting offers from everybody. He must have been a gem, and I didn't scout him. But he's moving on to greener pastures, or what he thinks are greener pastures. So we're just going to let that happen. We're going to have a look here. We have 350 hours to spend. We need to go ahead and get that guy off of our board. He is gone. He's locked us out. We're going to remove him. That frees up 1 scholarship for us. And Torres, he's gone too. All right. So let's see. He's already got offers from Georgia, Auburn, and Alabama. We're probably not going to get anything else out of him. He's also got a bunch of offers. Goodness, we are not going to be able to grab any of these folks, I don't think. Let's go by interest. Let's try to get our main guys first. Got a 3-star Alfonso Brown. We're going to go ahead and... What do we know about this guy? We're not going to scout him. We've got him up top. We're just going to go ahead and take him if we can get him. We're going to contact his friends and family and leave it at that. See how much that does to help us. We've got top interest in this kicker. So that is nice. He got an offer from us and that moved us all the way to the top of his board. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and contact his friends and family also. We'll see if we can go ahead and snag him up. Let's Stephen Kane, cornerback. He's got us listed at top, but he's also got an offer from UAB. We need to really let this guy know where he needs to be coming. So we're gonna go ahead and send the house on that guy. Ooh, the punter we've moved up in ranks on. We jumped 2 spots. We're just underneath Georgia here. We're gonna try to snag this punter from Georgia also. 3-star. We got to get as many 3-stars as we can because it doesn't look like we're gonna get any 4-stars. We're gonna contact his friends and family as well. Maybe Georgia's not too worried about getting a punter because I mean it's Georgia. They're not gonna be punting too much. We've already moved up into 2nd place here too, just right underneath Georgia. He's only got an offer from us. Strong safety. That's the one that we would like to pair with our free safety that we are about to get. We're going to go ahead and contact friends and family on him. We're trying to spread our points a little bit here. That way we can spread them out and possibly get some offers into these 4-star guys. We can spend some time on these 4-star guys and hopefully pique some interest before they lock us out. Oh, he's gotten offers from everybody. He must have something that they have seen that we have not. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the house on him. We're going to try to make sure that we get into his top 8, hopefully even his top 5. If we can get him out here on a visit, that would be huge. I have 150 hours left. I'd really like... This guy's open. He's got offers from Georgia. Proximity to home. I have an A+ on him. Atlanta. Yeah, we're gonna see. We might as well. We're gonna absolutely just go ahead and see what we can do with this guy. A 5-star left tackle. That would be a massive pull. Right guard. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna send the house on these top offensive linemen. And just try to get in here. Proximity to home. We have an A on this guy. He's from South Carolina, which is why Clemson and South Carolina are so high on his list. But everything's kind of... They haven't made a whole lot of progress on him. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the house on him too. We're going to send the house on all 3 of these offensive linemen. And just see if we can get into their top 8. Just see if we can earn a spot to even sit at the table and talk to them. All right. I'm not too worried about missing out on these guys down here because they don't have a whole lot going on with them. And we can probably swing in and snag them after we lose all these guys that we just spent time on, which is not that big of a deal, but we've got to at least try at the beginning. All right, we've got a bye week. Can I look at my team schedule? Here we go. Next week, we play against Appalachian State, which is one of probably the best team in the Sun Belt East. That's going to be a huge test for our very first game in the program history. If we can even play this game close, it's going to be massive for making our name show up on the map. That's going to be big. No, we don't want to force a win. We want to go play. We're going to go to the next week. See how many guys we lose out on in just this 1 week, 1 bye week. Oh my goodness, there's quite a few. I'm not worried about the risk of transfer, boys. I want to look at this recruiting update. All right, we've reached 2, 3, 4 top 8s, and we squeaked in to 2 of those guys that we sent the house on's top 8. That is massive. Let's go see what else we can do and see if we can get into their top 5. That would be absolutely colossal. Let's see. We can get rid of this guy. Didn't get anything out of him. We lost the right tackle. That's okay. Halfback, we lost him. We're not too worried about this. This doesn't hurt too bad this year. We have nothing to show for ourselves. So losing big guys like this is not a big deal. We just got to try to get a hold of some of these. Oh, we're already in his top 5. That's oh, we made it into his top 2. We have got to get this going, boys. We need some signs, though. That'll get us some extra XP. That didn't free up any hours. All right, we're gonna keep 50 on these boys. We're gonna let that. Actually, let's see. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Yeah, we're just gonna keep 50 on these boys and let it run its course. We've already made a good chunk into what we need there. Oh, we can get rid of this guy too. How much improvement have we made on these guys? Okay. First. We've taken the lead over Georgia for the strong safety. That's massive. And for the cornerback, we are definitely going to be UAB on that one. Oh, we jumped up on the middle linebacker too. That's massive. I love that. All right, we've gotten into the right guard. Cushionberry's top two right now. He's not locked in yet, but he's a 4-star, and we've made it into his top 2. That's massive. We got another 4-star right tackle. We're in his top 3. The 5-star left tackle. He's got us at our top in his top 4. That's massive. We don't have any more hours to spend, so that's okay. We're just gonna roll on, 18-wheeler. We're gonna go play this first game and see how these boys do. I'm not really sure how long this first episode's gonna be. We'll probably play 2 games. Maybe we'll see how long this game takes. We'll just see how it goes. We're gonna rock the standard home unis for this. We've got App State coming to us though. That's kind of huge. Maybe we can pull out a win here since we don't have to deal with home field advantage. Or we get to have home field advantage. Let's find out. Why is my logo so massive? That's huge. All right. For the inaugural kickoff of the Canton Copperheads, we're going to kick it off middle and see if we can beat these boys. App State coming into the house. Into the den. Is there anything that we can do to prove our name out here today? Coach Ryan Waddell and his first season in college football. We're gonna stay in coach's suggestions because I don't want to just run a bunch of cheese plays. We're gonna make it a little bit harder on ourselves here. We are on Heisman difficulty as well. We're gonna see what we can do. Oh my goodness, we got good penetration on the line, but he just found the right gap and squeezed through. 5-yard gain off the rip. The den's kind of bouncing. We like it. We like it. That is not good. Oh, missed an angle. Get there. Let's go, Warren. Let's go, Warren. Touchdown saving tackle. Is it really going to help us? Probably not. They're probably going to run it straight in right here. But we're going to see what we can do. This is going about how I expected. Oh, we get a goal line stop, but can we? I immediately came out of coach's suggestions a minute ago. I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened. Can we hold these guys to 3 right here? That would be massive. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be huge. Oh, with the read option, he takes it outside and scores the first touchdown in the den. That really sucks that the first touchdown in the den goes to a different team in our division. That's okay. That's okay. If it was a blowout, it wouldn't be entertaining. We got to keep the fans in it. We've got a few people in here. Our stadium holds up to 60,000, I believe, and there are definitely not that many people here. I think we have more people in the band than we have in a quarter of the stadium. All right, Claiborne, let's see what you got. Nope. Amani Tolles, wide receiver number 13. He's going to be a big threat and hopefully a huge help to this quarterback, this young quarterback in Zach Waddell. We're going to start out with an inside zone. 3 yards on the play. Hey, 3 yards every play. We can make that work. Let's, oh, we got to stay on the coach's suggestions. Run a read option here. That did not work. I tried to keep it, but I didn't push the button fast enough. All right, let's hit a screen. It's 3rd and 7. We got to try to get this first down. We can't let our first drive go for naught. All right, Singer, show us what you got, buddy. That is just not good. This is not a good showing for the boys. We're gonna have to punt and try to let our defense get a stop here. It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. He calls a fair catch at the 46. We did get the ball across midfield to be able to somewhat flip the field. Not quite, though. It was a decent punt from where we was punting from. Let's see if we can get some defensive progress here. Off the rip, first down, just cutting through us like a knife. Is there anything that these Copperheads can do? Probably not. We're gonna get spanked. Oh my God, missed tackle after missed tackle, and they're up by 14. This is going to be a long game, boys. 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes of the game. We've got to get something going on offense. We've got to slow them down. This momentum that they have is just not good. It's great for them. It's horrible for us. All right, Tomlinson. Live up to your name, buddy. That was the slowest spin move on the face of Earth. All right, triple option. This is what we're here for. This is what Zach Waddell grew up running. He gets the pitch out. Singer with a spin move. He just barely breaks the tackle. Does he have enough speed? He's got the edge, but does he have enough speed? I think he's going to get caught. Oh, no! All right, that's fine. Big play. Huge play. We got it inside the 20-yard line. We really need to be able to get 6 here. We do not need to settle for a field goal. We're going to try a little play action. I like the way that Washington's route's looking. And then we have Tolles crossing late. We're going to see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he doesn't get in. 1st and goal on the 1. We got to stay in coach's suggestions. I keep forgetting. All right, we have a guard trap. Let's do that. Singer's hot. Singer's hot. Let's get that man his touchdown that he deserves. Oh yeah, he walks in for the first 6 for the Canton Copperheads from the 1-yard line against Appalachian State. And he says, "Do you hear that? There's a train coming." And it's App State. They're running over our ass. That's okay. We've got 6. We didn't get skunked our first game at home. Now we gotta build on that. We've got to get something on defense. We're gonna have to focus hard on recruiting for defense, I believe. I think our defense is going to be the issue, the problem child for this Canton Copperheads team. Let's get a tackle here, boys. Let's pin them deep. Oh my gosh. Just breaking tackles. On a kickoff, he had a free run at the man. He just breaks the tackles. I don't know if we should. Maybe we should be playing zone. I've been playing man mostly. Let's just Let's stick to man and see if we can figure it out. If not, then we'll adjust. Oh, into the backfield, but he still gains a yard. They've been run heavy. We're gonna run a blitz here and hopefully catch them deep. Hopefully they don't. They hand it off up the middle and we just miss everything. But a boom stick coming from the safety position. We love to see that. We love to see that. This is 3rd and 4. This could be a huge stop here. Oh, and it should have been a pick. But it's not. It's okay. That's 4th down. We got our first defensive stop of the year. And that's huge. Let's see if we can get a good return here and put ourselves in a good field position to tie this game up. We just don't quite have the speed that we really need to have to break plays like that. But that's okay. We're brand new. We're brand new. We're going to run this middle read option. See if we can get Singer on the edge here. Got a couple blocks, 1 broken tackle, get 2 yards out of the play. We like the triple option. We like the triple option. We got a good play out of that. Waddell's already feeling it in his first game. He must have taken a pretty good hit on that triple option that we got so many yards on before. All right, 3rd and 4. This is massive for the team. We're gonna run this play action. Hopefully, we're gonna call a hot route over here. We have a drag going across and a slant coming over the middle. That's not good. That's Waddell's first pick. That was a bad read on my part and a horrible throw. And he's going to take it to the house. And they're going to be back up with a 14-point lead. That's awful. The old freshman mistake in his very first game. Throws a pick 6 at home to give them the 21-7 lead. Let's see if he can come back from it. Probably should have just held on to the ball. We didn't really have anything open there. Probably should have just held on to the ball. Maybe tried to scramble a little bit, get a couple yards. See if it was going to be worth going for it. I don't know. I don't have enough confidence that we could actually go for it anyway, unless we just had the perfect play call. Let's get Singer involved. Let's get him going. Our offensive line is absolutely getting demolished. We get tackled in the backfield. 2nd and 14. We're going to have to try to hit some quick passes here. Soften up this defense. They are hurting us with the quick pressure. Oh my goodness, they're chasing against Waddell. Chasing after Waddell. He gets off to the edge though, and he gets a block actually. Picks up the 1st down, gets to the 40-yard line. That's great. That's great for the boys. Except for the fact that Waddell's already hurting and he didn't get out of bounds before he took that hit. That is just another rookie mishap. We're running the option. He gets the pitch out. Singer's on the edge, pops a spin move, and then gets tackled on the inside. Gets to the other 40, past the other 40 to 38. That's looking nice. That's looking nice. We are showing them why we run the spread option. We need a good play here. We need a good play. Oh, and he just overthrows him. He had a couple steps, but he overthrows him, and that's just not what we need. Slows up the momentum, and that is going to hurt us. We've got to pick up some yards here. It's 2nd and 10. We've got the halfback staying in the block. Singer's got my back here. He's got a step. Oh, and he drops it. Waddell should have put a little bit more heat on that ball and got it to him a little bit quicker. He had another step, and that would have been a 1st down. But he throws the ball a little bit late. The receiver takes a hit and drops the ball. All right. Aside from our defense getting run over those first 2 drives and us throwing that pick 6, we are actually not in a horrible place. We're going to try to get this ball out to Singer. And the pressure is just too much. This is I don't think we can kick this field goal. 55 yards. I don't know that we have the power to do this. Let's see if this young quarterback can pull something off here and pick up this first down. It's 4th and 10. We're just inside our 40-yard line, so maybe the defense can pick us up if we don't. We've got a man. Oh, the safety come up underneath it. Picked it off, and he's going to take it back to the house. That's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. This is a tough home opener. This is a very tough inaugural game. We've got to get back in this game, though. We've got to figure something out. We've got to make some kind of show for ourselves here. This is just not good. It's going to be tough. 2 touchdown passes to the other team for the young quarterback. Claiborne catches it on the 1. He's got a little bit of a gap, but he doesn't have the speed to get there. He gets it out to the 22, and that's where he is handled. All right, we've got an inside zone split. We've got to get Singer involved in this game, but our offensive line has to hit a couple blocks for that to happen. They got a couple. Picks up 1 on the handoff. We're looking for Singer over the middle. We get Singer, and we get the first down. And then he's tackled immediately after that. He takes a big hit on the play, too. Singer gets the edge. I think he might have this one. Nope, he's getting caught quick. He does pick up the first down. He gets down to the 44-yard line. We've got to get 6 on this drive. It's going to be very bad if we don't. It's just not going to work out in our favor if we don't get some points on the board here. We've got 4 minutes left in the second quarter. We really need 2 touchdowns before... Oh, hooks. Almost gets another first down. He gets 9 yards on the carry. That's a very well played zone read. We've got a shovel option going on here. Waddell takes a hit and picks up the first, but that might not have been worth it. We're going to run a trap read option here. Try to get another couple yards out of Singer. Need this man to break a tackle. There's so much pressure in the backfield, and it is just not working for us. See if we can hit a quick slant. We catch them. They were blitzing on that one. Let's see if we can. We've got uncovered tight end. Gets the ball out. Gets the catch. Gets 3 yards. 2 yards. 3rd and 9. Another test. We can't run a screen because they are all over those. Let's see if we can get Singer over the middle right here. Another pick 6. That's just awful. He telegraphed his throw, took too long, lobbed it, and is not going to... Oh, he does run him down, and he makes the touchdown-saving tackle, but they're on the 3-yard line. It's inevitable. Not a good showing for day one. Freshman quarterback struggling early in this first game of the season. We get a touchdown-saving tackle out of the linebacker here. 2nd and goal. They got it on the 1-yard line. We're going to run a blitz here. It's kind of risky, but we're going to try it. We have to live by the risk right here. We can't... Oh my goodness, the hole is wide open, and he just walks into the end zone again. App State is showing us why they are the top team in this conference, and why we are not. It is 35-7 in the second quarter with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Copperheads need to get on the board here. If they don't, it's going to be very bad. We got to make some yards here, give our defense a break, and then our defense needs to stand up and give this offense some time to cool off because we are struggling. We get a Singer fumbles it, and App State recovers. They have the ball on the 16-yard line. All right, defense. You've got to do something here, boys. Nice tackle coming from the safety spot, but they still gained 4 yards. That's the 2-minute warning. We've got to keep these guys out of the end zone. We cannot afford to let them score ever again. Ever again. Third and 2. They pick up the first, but we do tackle him right as he catches the ball. He's got the ball on the 5-yard line now, 1st and goal. Wide open, tight end in the flat. They are just picking us apart, cutting through us like a hot knife through butter. (42-7), and it's not even halftime yet. It's time for the athletes to show up and show out. We need to at least cut their score in half by the end of this game. Waddell needs to figure out how to throw the ball to the team in copper. Completes a pass for a first down up to the 35. To the 45. My bad. 35. I was right. Finds a man over the middle. Beats the press coverage. Trinidad on the catch. All the way to the other 35. We're starting to move the ball well here. 2 nice pass plays. We're going to run a draw here and see if we can catch the defense on their heels since we've been running pass plays. They are just ready for it. They sucked up that draw for only a yard. Oh, the pressure is there. As soon as he finishes the play fake, nowhere to throw the ball. And he is sacked for a loss of 8. 3rd and 17. We're getting booed in our own stadium. Oh, what a beautiful ball. And almost a catch by the tight end. We're going to go for it. We've got to get points. We're here to play football. Throws out of a sack, and nothing to show for that drive as well. This is depressing. And they're already down to the 25-yard line. They take a timeout, like they need to score again. If we can keep them out of the end zone right here for 30 seconds, that's going to be a W for me. We almost get a pick. Number 4 almost comes up with it, but he knocks it free from the wide receiver's hands. And that's really what matters. The pick would have been massive. They complete the pass for 6 yards. 3rd and 4. 24 seconds left. They take their second timeout. We need to stop them here on this 3rd down and at least hold them to 3 points. And we don't. They get in the end zone. like we're not even there. Touchdown. App State. All right, we got to keep them from scoring 70 points on us. Let's set new goals here. "20 seconds left. We're at the 19-yard line. Coach wants us to run a running play. And I think that's just as smart as it can be. These boys are hurting. They're tired. They're getting worn out. Breaks a tackle. Gets up to gets 6 yards on the play. We're just going to hand it off again. We don't even necessarily have to, but there's a chance that he could break it. Points are points. We pick up the first down. First down going into half. We get the ball at half. We've got to do something in the second half of this ball game. We are not looking good. That is absolutely not going to help our recruiting. We got to do something here, boys. Let's go. Coach Waddell talked to the team at halftime and let them know why we are here. We are here to prove who the Canton Copperheads are. And in order to be able to do that, we have to get some points on the board. We're not going to win this game, but we've got to go down fighting. This game is pretty much over already, but we're not going to lay down. We're going to keep moving the ball, hopefully. Start moving the ball, at least. We haven't been moving the ball. We've gotten a few yards here and there. Gotten on the board one time with points. We need points. We need to show our prospects that we can score. Waddell almost throws another pick there. This is miserable for the boys, actually. He hits the slant route late and picks up the first down on 4th down. That's the first conversion for these boys in late downs, and that's a win. That's a win in the eyes of Coach Waddell. This is a statement game for sure. These boys are tired. These boys are hurting. Everyone is worn out on the offensive side of the ball. Been putting in effort, just not getting anything out of it. He gets the pitch out late. Picks up the first down. Nice spin move by 25. What's his name? Hooks. We get the first down. The longer we can hold the ball, the less points they can score on us. And right now, that's all we're looking for. Got an injured Mountaineer on the play. Hopefully they're all playmakers on that side of the ball, so hopefully he's going to be okay. Hopefully he doesn't come back for the rest of this game. I know we're probably playing their second string already, but we've got to be able to get some offensive numbers here to at least make it look like we belong in the FBS. Waddell gets the throw out to Singer over the middle, and he breaks a tackle and gets down to the 25-yard line, 28-yard line. Not a very friendly spot on that play, but got another first down and another complete pass. Complete to the right team. Handoff up the middle. Going nowhere. Singer is out. He's hurt. He takes a big hit on that play and he goes down. Handoff to Hooks. He's got the edge. He spins back in. Picks up the first down. He does not pick up the first down. Dislocated shoulder for Singer. Will not be able to return for this game, so we have to substitute him for Hooks. But Hooks has been making some plays for us as well. We've got to get this first down. Washington the third. Let's see what Washington the third has. Can he get the first down? He does get the first down and nothing more. He only gets a couple inches on that play. We're going to go back to the air here. and see if Waddell can clear his name of one of these picks that he's thrown. We've got the running back coming out of the backfield, and he doesn't even look for the ball. Throws a little bit behind him, but he doesn't even turn his head in time. And that's an incomplete pass on first down. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 18. We're going to run a triple option to the right side. The triple option has been working for us well. The only thing that we have an issue with is the durability here. Oh, Waddell hits a nice spin move and gets it to 3rd and inches. Coach wants to throw the ball on 3rd and inches, but I guess that kind of makes sense because we can go for it on 4th with inches to go. We've just got to be smart here and not throw an interception. Or get sacked, and that's exactly what happens. And now Waddell is severe risk of injury. We're going to go for it. We're here to score points. We're here to make plays, and that's what we're going to do. Throws out of a sack again on 4th down. And that's a turnover on downs. We probably should have just taken the points, but guess what? We're aggressive, and that's how we're going to win games eventually. These boys have to learn how to make things happen. We've also got to learn how to make a stop on defense. I think we have one defensive stop, and that's just not going to cut it. He's covered up, and he still makes the catch. 2nd and 2. Defense needs to make a statement here. They hand it off up the middle and just barely get the first down. That's all right. Give up 2 on the inside handoff. It's 1st and 10. They're in a running formation. Let's see if they're actually going to do it. I'm sure they are. They've been able to run it down our throats all game. They get 5 yards on that inside handoff, even though we were all over him in the backfield. Our cornerbacks are just getting beat. That's the bottom line. Our defensive line gets a little bit of pressure, but the cornerbacks have already been beaten by the time that happens, and the quarterback just has to get it out. And he has done a great job of doing that so far today. He also outruns the defensive tackle in the backfield and takes that zone read all the way for another first down to the 27-yard line. They're threatening again. And at this point, it's not just a threat. You get another first down to the 12-yard line. This is just tough, boys. This is just tough. And another touchdown for App State. The Mountaineers are here showing us why they're the top team in the conference. And they're frankly sending a message of, we don't belong here. How the Copperheads respond to this throughout the rest of the season is going to make or break the school altogether. Turned out to the 21-yard line. The offense needs to make some kind of play here and get more than 7 points on the board. We've had one successful drive this entire game, and that just doesn't look good to the administration, and it does not look good to the potential prospects of the Canton Copperheads. Waddell makes a throw, and wide receiver number 13 makes a diving catch for the first down. And that's all for the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th quarter, the Copperheads have one goal, and that's to score one more touchdown and hopefully keep App State out of the end zone for the rest of the game. They've already put 50 up on us, and we've got to not let them have any more. 56-7. We don't need them to win by a 50-point margin. We've got to tighten those margins up and move on to next week. Waddell squeaks out of the pocket, gets upfield, and gets out of bounds before he takes a massive hit. Down to the 41-yard line. He had a receiver open early, but waited, and ends up paying for it by using his feet and taking a little bit of a hit, but it is what it is. He picked up the first down, and that's a big deal for these boys. First downs are about the only wins we have gotten all day, aside from the one passing touchdown. Waddell throws another pick because he just lobbed it. He does come upfield to make the tackle. But this boy is struggling, and he might be sitting the bench next week if he continues. I'm sure Coach will give him another game to try to clear his name. First game nerves, first home team, first home game against the top team in the conference in your first year. There's a lot of pressure going on, and these boys are cracking. These boys are cracking. Throws it out to the tight end in the flats, and he picks up the first down just barely. Takes a big hit on the play. Copperheads are just trying to make a stand here. We've got to make a stand. We've got to keep them out of the end zone. If we can hold them to 3 on this drive, that's a W for us. 2nd and 1. Let's see what they got. Probably going to be a run up the middle if I had to guess. It is. We catch him short of the first down. It's 3rd and inches. I would imagine another run up the middle. They've had no problem with doing that thus far. It's a pass, and it's complete all the way down to the 15-yard line, 16-yard line. He beats the zone coverage. Quick throw, beat the blitz. All the wrong things. Gain of 1 on the play. They're milking the clock now. This might take us to the 2-minute warning if he doesn't snap it. Yep, they're going to take it to the 2-minute warning, which is good for us. So far, they haven't scored on us in the 4th quarter, and that's fantastic. I think. I don't know. They've scored too much for it to even matter. Complete whiff. They almost catch the first down. 3rd and 1. Fourth and 1. We get a 3rd down stop here in the red zone. They're going to kick a field goal, and we hold them to 3. That's a win for this Copperheads team. This Copperheads team has been run through the ringer today, and to be able to get a red zone stop like that, please do not hit the kicker. Thank you. All right, we hold them to 3. They don't get the 60 on us yet. The game's not over. It's probably still going to happen. This offense has 35 seconds to try to get down the field and put more than 7 points on the board. Kick into the end zone. Tomlinson takes a knee, and we're going to take over the ball on the 25-yard line with 35 seconds to go. Ball swatted down. We thought we might have a shot deep there. Didn't work out. The safety over the top picked him up immediately. We've got 2 over the top. We might be able to get something here. We're going to chuck one deep and see if we can come up with it. He catches it on the run and gets down to the 18-yard line. Wide receiver Tolles has proven his worth to this quarterback. If this quarterback can get the ball to him, it's going to be a big play. The problem is this quarterback likes to throw it to the other team. He has more touchdowns to Appalachian State than Appalachian State has to Appalachian State. on the run, throws a little bit behind, but he picks up another first down. We have 16 seconds left, and we're inside the 10-yard line. This is first and goal. We need to capitalize on this and come away with 7 points and get into double digits in our first game. Waddell is significantly under pressure. Rolls back, tries to get the edge. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and runs out of bounds. Second and goal, 7 yards to go. We've got slants running. He throws it over the middle and gets the touchdown to wide receiver number 3. I don't know what his name is. Trinidad 3 gets the touchdown to bring these boys to 13. Kicker's going to come in and hopefully bring us to 14. And we keep the margins within 50. 2 touchdowns on the day through the air for Zach Waddell and as many to the other team. Probably more. We'll have to look at the stats as much as that's going to hurt me. We will. We've seen some good things today. We've seen some really bad things today. Next week is going to be a massive statement game to be able to see how this team reacts to coming into their first game at home and getting punched right in the face by App State. Player of the game, Joey Aguilar. Quarterback number 4, he's a senior. He had 180 passing yards, 80% completion rate, and 4 touchdowns. App State comes to our house and absolutely demolishes us, 59-14. We did have 20 first downs and 400 yards on total offense. Stat-wise, that's great. Points-wise, we only got 14 out of all of that, and that is just not good. We had 32 rushes for 134 yards and a touchdown. We averaged 4.2 yards per rush. We had 12 completions on 26 attempts for 1 touchdown. Less than 50% completion percentage. That's not good for your boy. 265 passing yards, which did beat out App State's passing yards. Third down conversion, we were only 1 of 8. We're going to have to get that number up in order to make progress and win games. We did get 1 of 4 fourth downs. We would like to get that number up, but if we get the other number up, we'll have less fourth downs that we have to do that on. We didn't go for 2 at all. We had a 50% red zone percentage, which is not awful. We had 4 interceptions and 1 fumble. Just awful. We did win in time of possession, so we just have to work on ball security. We literally will be fine if we can just work on ball security. Zach Waddell ends with a quarterback rating of 113.6 with 12 completions on 26 attempts, 265 yards in the air, 46 completion rating, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions, 10-yard average, the long of 67, and that one went to Tolles. Singer had 98 yards receiving. Tolles had 86 yards receiving. McCabe had 24 yards receiving with 1 yard after catch. Long of 12. Trinidad had 1 touchdown, 11 yards after catch, and 38 yards total receiving. All right, overall, week 1, not great. Not a good opening session for these boys. They came out, showed that ball security was an issue, showed that we can be dominant through the air and on the ground, but we've got to be able to hold on to the ball. Defense lacks a lot. Defense missed a bunch of plays, missed a bunch of tackles, missed a bunch of angles, and Appalachian State absolutely destroyed us. next episode, we will be taking on the challenge of coming back from that butt whooping. So